is my weekly reading wrap up for last week. I technically only read one complete book, but I did read parts of two other books. Starting off at the beginning of the week, I finished Wild Reverence and I gave this one 5 stars. It's being released on September 2nd, so we really only have about a little over a week to go. And honestly, it is one of the most beautiful stories I have probably ever read. I think it's a great addition to the Divine Rivals world, and it adds some really great background to the world building. But overall, it's just a really well written story. And I don't know if I necessarily call it cozy fantasy, but it definitely feels like one that I would sit by the fire and just be lost in this amazing world. Next, I spent most of my time last week reading a novel love story. I gave this one 4 stars. I liked it, but I didn't love it, and it's not my favorite by her. I thought the story was definitely unique and interesting, where Elsie gets trapped in the town of her favorite romance novel. So she gets to interact with the characters and gets to see all of her favorite places from the book. And I did like the whole magical realism that goes along with this and the mystery of how she ended up in the town and how it was resolved. I definitely thought it was a unique story. The romance, again, I liked but didn't love it. I loved the whole grumpy sunshine, and it has some really sweet moments and some great declaration of love. However, I don't know if I was necessarily sold on the romance between Elsie and Anders. It didn't really feel like insta-love, but at the same time, I didn't really understand why they liked each other. But at the same time, I did want them to end up together. I definitely think there were some hit or miss moments with the romance. Overall, I definitely think this book was fun, but it's not necessarily one that would be in my top books. And I am currently reading Where the Library Hides. I'm about halfway through this book, and oh my gosh, I am just as obsessed with this as I was the first one. If you have not read the series yet, you absolutely need to. These books make me so mistrustful of every single one of the characters, and honestly, it stresses me out, but like in the best way. This picks up immediately where the first book, What the River Knows, leaves off, and it is just as fun and adventure and suspenseful as the first one. And I cannot wait to see how the story ends.